is going on, everybody? Welcome back. Oh, okay, just a normal fish. Yeah, well, welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play. I do need to apologize. It has been a while since the last episode, but I don't think that'll happen again. Basically, school has now started up. Sports have kind of picked back up again, so I was a little busy this past week, but I don't think that should be the case too often. I should be able to keep these coming more regularly. So, I apologize, but today is gonna be a solid episode, and I want to get something good from the dock before we begin, just because I feel like it's a good way to start an episode. So how about this cast? What are we gonna get? It could be anything. It could be a raw fish, but it also could be a book. Okay, and yeah, it's a raw fish, of course. So, while I'm here waiting for something to catch, why don't we go over our to-do list for today's episode? So, here we go. And it's another fish. So today, I want to do a few things to the quarry. I want to cover up the TNT and add some ore piles, as per your suggestions, and we'll talk about that once we get to it. Also, I want to make the minecarts move around on those tracks, and then I also need to fill up our armor room and start a brand new build, a windmill. So I think it should be good. You guys can let me know what you feel and what you guys want to see next. But this episode is going to be jam-packed with suggestions that you guys have had in the past few days. So I'm excited to get some of this out of the way. Hey, a name tag. Okay, I'm counting it. So we'll put this stuff away, and then we can go take a visit to the mine shaft area, I think. Oh, but before I go, I do want to give you guys a sneak preview. See that over there? Well, it kind of blends in with the mountain a little bit. You can sort of see I got some building over there. That is where the windmill will be. But we'll probably do that last today. And I think that makes sense, just because, I don't know, just getting that done by the end of the episode. It's a good goal to achieve. Also, we have some very minor things to adjust over here in the quarry. So, first things first, I need to cover this TNT. After I put it down, you guys were very quick to let me know that if lightning were to strike this pile, basically the whole place would blow. And I don't want that. So let's go ahead and cover it. I think I'm gonna use, probably, where do I have? Spruce trapdoors. I'm looking around for any. I don't see any around here, but I think that would be a good way to do it. And then just use fences. So let me grab those supplies and we can give that a go. All right. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this, but, I guess we could maybe start right here. Not there, thank you. Yeah, just bring this up to a certain height. I think that is probably good. Then maybe match it over here. Is that the same? I think it's the same height. And then we can start putting these down. Yeah, like I said, not really sure how this is gonna look, but I'll give it my best shot. Alright, I think we're good. So let me just go ahead and get this last little piece down here. That looks like it covers... Oh, okay, it doesn't cover all of it. Hold on. Gotta bring this out a little bit. Also, I keep forgetting, I'm trying to make all of them face the same direction. I feel like that'll definitely make it look better. Yeah, so I think that's good. Let's go ahead and get rid of these extra ones. And we've got ourselves a little balcony thing. So that should not get struck by lightning. And it kind of doubles as just something else to add some interest here. I could also put stuff on top. Let me go grab those ores so we can start on our next goal, but I'd say that's pretty good. So for the ore piles, I'm thinking, okay, well, can't be doing that. Let's put that back. We could probably just do something like this, and then maybe sprinkle a little bit of coal in there. That is looking decent. So we've got ourselves a pile right on there. I don't know if I like it this close. Let me go ahead and break that. Yeah, and then why not right there as well? Okay, So a pile right there, and then I think I'm probably just gonna go around and kind of get piles all throughout here. So maybe right here we could have a big pile of some gold. Down here we can have some lapis, okay. Maybe put some iron outside of this one right here. Little bit of gold under this thing. I don't really have any method to this, but I'd say it's looking decent, you know, except for, yeah. That's better. And maybe one right there too. Okay, nice little splashes of color. I think we could probably add one more pile. Where to though? How about just right here? Just small little pile of coal. You know, and then maybe one down there. Looks good, looks good. Let's take a step back and see. I think that helps. I think that helps a lot. You get to see a peek of all these colors. I like it. So, I think that's the first goal complete. Let's go ahead and move on. Now I want to try to figure out how to get these carts to move. Which might be a little difficult. Alright, I've got the rails. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this for every single one, but at least having some that move could be cool. So, I want to try, let me just do a small little experiment here on this one. I'm gonna need these blocks, so I'm gonna have to get out like this and put the torch down. So if I have a powered rail here, will this work? Will it just send the cart back if it goes up? Do I have... Okay, the cart's down here. So, what's going on here? Is that, like, in the ground? That's strange. Go ahead and make this again, and we can send this up. There's no way it's going all the way up, is it? It is! Okay, does that... Okay, it does not. It does not go back down, because I think this needs to dip up, if that makes sense. So... I don't believe this is going to work. I will have to make a minor adjustment. This should do the trick. I believe this will. So it should go up, hit this, and just go back down on the powered rail. We can give it a test. Yep. And if I did the same over, of course it can't reach. All right, so we're gonna need a powered rail in the middle. Yeah, that's a bummer. All right, give me just a second here. Do a quick little swap, and there we go. Now it should be able to go up. And I did this. Oh, I did this differently. Yeah, go back down. Hold on, let me fix this. And there we go. So I have to have this kind of stopper, which is a little bit annoying, but it will go back and forth. And then maybe on this one, instead of doing a stopper like that, I could try... Oh, I have a good idea. I have a fairly good idea. Let me make a little circle here. So I'll just go around like this. And then how would I do this part? How would I get it to go and turn back in? I actually don't know if that is gonna work. That probably won't. Never mind. And there we go. A second one down. I believe that should be good. So let me just go ahead and build up a little bit, and we can give this one a little test. Let's push him, and we can see. Oh, you didn't really go anywhere. All right, let's go this way. I might need to add... Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to add a powered rail somewhere in the middle here. It barely even makes it. Okay, let's do the powered rail right here. And another one right there. This might get it done. Oh, yes. And it's slow, which actually is kind of nice. So, let's take a peek and see what this looks like now that we've completed it. Yeah, well, it stopped moving for some reason, but you get the basic idea. You get the basic idea. Also, I might try to add some timers. You see how fast it comes back out? I might try to make it stay back there longer, but you guys get the basic gist. I'm gonna try to have these carts moving. I won't do it all today, but once we come back in another episode, I think I'll have a decent little community over here. It'll make it look like it's living, even though it's not. It was a nice idea. Thank you guys for the suggestion. I'll work on perfecting it a little more, but you get the basic idea. Let's move on. I would say that is... that goal is satisfied. Now, the next thing... Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That was that wasn't smooth. The next thing I want to do is I want to go grab some of this armor here and just throw it into my armor room. So I'm going to take anything... Like, this isn't that nice for me. Anything I would actually use, I want to keep in here. But things that are not necessarily the best, I guess I could just throw into my armor room. All of this is good, though. So I know I said I wanted to make this armor room kind of have different sets of armor for different things. I think that makes sense, but you can really only have so many sets, right? So the wither armor, you'd want to make it good for blast damage, maybe, and the nether armor fire resistance. Maybe you could think of a few other types of armor sets to make, but I think it's just going to be cool to have a ton of these guys decked out and stuff, so I'm not really gonna worry too much about the armor, which one is which for now. I'm just gonna make this place look cool. So it's gonna have a whole bunch of... Okay, did not mean to give you that sign. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this armor on everybody and not really care exactly how it's enchanted just yet. Maybe I will later, but I think this is just gonna make it look a lot cooler for now. So there we are. And then I'll throw on this helmet just like that, looking good. And on this guy, I'm gonna need that. And then should I do which boot should I do? Diamond. There we are. This is looking pretty sweet. Actually, these two guys are the same. Do I have... Yeah, I guess we could do iron. I guess we could do iron boots. There we are. So yeah, a nice little setup here. Definitely pretty interesting. Way cooler than before. Now, I do actually want to go over and match up the enchantments, make them specific. So maybe one is all blast protection, one is all fire protection, one is all thorns. Something like that, but for now, I think it's just way more satisfying to have a complete armor room. This is cool. So, I also might want to try to make it look a little more fancy in here. There's not much decoration, but that can come at a later time. I am just glad that I've done that. So I guess now I just want to clear out all the armor from down here and bring it up to the blacksmith. So I'm going to use my shulker boxes and take everything up to the blacksmith, and we can call it a goal complete. Also, I was reading some comments, and I think some of you guys had a good idea. Instead of making the blacksmith a place for armor and weapons and stuff like that, I could have a separate place. So the blacksmith would be where I keep all my weapons, and then I could build a different place that's like an armorer, I guess, and that's where I could keep the armor, just so I could have more buildings instead of stuffing everything into this one. So that will be the plan in the future. I just gotta make it. Let me throw down these, and we do have a bunch of stuff to sort out, so I will do that, and I will be right back. And there we go. I got my swords, my shovels, and my picks. I don't really have any regular axes, actually. I realized there's not any. And then we've got this, this, and this. So a decent amount of armor here, and weapons. But of course, like I said, I will make a separate armor later, so be on the lookout for that. But I would say that goal is complete as well. So we have filled up the armor room, we've made the minecarts move, we've covered TNT and added ore piles. It's time to get down to business on this windmill. Now, I don't know if I'm going to finish it today, but I at least want to get some progress done. And I've already started the framework, as you can tell. I've kind of been working a little bit here. You guys can sort of see. So I want to continue what I was doing. It's really hard to see what's going on with this dirt around it, but hopefully by the end of the episode, maybe I'll have a little more progress for you guys. So, yeah, I think the first thing I want to do is get rid of that and maybe add the floor, just so you get an idea of how big this thing is going to look. Now, a whole bunch of you guys have been asking to see a windmill for a while now, so I'm very excited to finally be doing it. I had one in my last series, and it was very fun to make, and it looked pretty sweet. Hopefully this one will also look good, too. I'm hoping. So we're gonna start off, like I said, with just a floor. It's not the biggest build, but I think it'll be pretty decent. It's also gonna have a little section on the back. Once I get this done, I'll show you exactly what I mean. So it's gonna have a tall part, and then the actual windmill will be on the front side, which faces out this direction. But it's gonna have a nice little room in the back, maybe for some storage or some sort. I don't know, just to make it look different. So that is the plan. I guess we can get down to business. I have a few different blocks in here that I plan on using. I might just do it section by section. I guess, like, go up these 3 blocks, then jump up there and do another section, then do another section, and so on and so forth. So we'll start with these right here, cobblestone walls. I'm gonna put these on all of the logs that are in this formation. Hopefully you guys can see kind of what I've done and follow along. This was a design, well, not exactly. Someone sent in a really cool looking windmill, and I just kind of base it off of it, but it's fairly different. I don't think it had the back on it, so hopefully my back will look good. But yeah, I'll let you guys know how I feel once it's done, and you guys can let me know how you feel too. We'll start off doing something like that. Doesn't look too bad, and we'll do something over here similar as well. Oh, that's too high. Hold on. So there we go. A little bit of structure here. I also need to make sure to get this down as well, but it's a decent start. I think the door is gonna go right here, so if yeah, okay, I don't have a door. Hold on. There we go. Yes, I came prepared. So there we go. A decent start. Let us continue on the rise. We can go ahead and cover the door like that, and I guess replicate this around the sides. You know what? I'm just gonna do one side, and then off camera I'll do the rest. So that's a brilliant idea. Okay, so front side, let's get to work. So continuing on with our design, I want to go ahead and put some buttons down, some fences, get a little bit of decoration, and then if I can sneak this back there, that is perfect. So I want to use a mixture of this white wool and also the gray wool, just to kind of add a few different colors there. So that should be good. Let me grab that piece and jump back. Then maybe here for a window, that could look potentially kind of nice. And now I want to have a little roof over this. So how about something like this? This is not bad. And then we'll come over here and slap this on. Yeah, I think this is the way it was done in the reference, but that looks solid. Okay, I'll keep that and maybe go out. No, never mind. Do not go out one more. But there we are. A little bit of a overhang for our window. This is starting to look decent. Oh, also, now that I've done the front, I guess so you guys can see, I can get rid of at least that. Yeah, looking good. So let us go up a level. All right, so next up, the design we're going with is something like that. And then we're gonna bring logs across here and pump one out. So nice little section there. And then maybe, yeah. Let's do it. So there we go. Above this, I got a little bit of space here, and I think I'm gonna do something with stairs. I definitely did not create this little aspect of it, but I think this is so sweet. I saw it in the original design. It's kind of, it's a very simple design, but there's something about that just looks so sweet. Adds the depth to the walls using these stairs. Big fan of that. So, I think we're good on this level. Let's go ahead and, oh, can I make this jump? Ooh, no, I cannot. There we go. Just get rid of all that. Perfecto. And we can jump down. Yeah, this is looking pretty sweet so far. So a few more things that I need to do before I get to the big mill part, and then I think that's where we'll end today's episode, and we'll finish this off in the next one. Let's go ahead, connect those two bits of logs, and now we've got this area, which is gonna be the mill. and then the stuff behind it, I suppose. So we'll get some of these planks down. I think they're looking pretty sweet. I love the divots in here. It just adds so much depth. So there we go. That is that. Then probably, I think I want to do this here. So add fences there. That ought to look good. And then this part right here is where the actual windmill portion of this build is going to be. And then I'll have a pretty cool roof up there we'll do later. So I think we're ready to begin. I might have to build this out a little bit more. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. So we'll just keep this one out. So there's going to be a one gap between the building and the mill. And then all we're going to do is just go up to out one and then up. Okay. Oh, forgot about this. Let's go ahead and get rid of this as well. So we're going to go up two, out one, up two, out one, and then up two. And then just get rid of all the extra ones. So the ones that are going sideways. And we've got one wing of the mill. And then you got to add the wool onto it as well. Pretty important part. So we'll do something like that. And then if we come up here, connect it. And I like when it goes one further. Pretty cool design element that I do like if the wool goes further than that, and then you can add a little fence there, and then also not there but fences there as well sometimes look decent. So there we go. I'm gonna hop down and you guys will basically be able to see what's going on, and then I can go ahead and throw the other three up. But yeah, it's looking good. I need to get rid of that dirt. Hold on. All right, hopefully this will be a little better. Yeah, okay, so you can see if I have 4 of those, it's gonna be sweet. And then also, I do have spruce trapdoors. I think I only need 1, but putting 1 right on the cap should add a little bit of depth, which will hopefully look nice. And of course, now I can't really do that now that I've gotten rid of my scaffolding. Fantastic. All right, I finished. Well, of course I didn't finish, but I got the first front side of it done, and I also got rid of all that dirt, so you can kind of see what it looks like. There we go. Now, this is not that big. It might even be smaller than the one in my last series, but I want to make 2. Just because I think it would be cool to have 2. So this one's really small. The other one I have in mind is a lot bigger. And I think maybe I'll just put it farther away. But I feel like that looks cool. It still sticks out so much. The white stands out, I believe. It looks good. It looks good. Yeah, it's just going to be so cool to have that there. And then have a wheat field. And maybe I'll put the other one maybe somewhere like back behind those trees. Or maybe over there. I don't know, but this whole area is going to be like farm fields. So that is the plan. But that's all I have today. So in the next episode, we'll finish that, probably decorate around a little bit, and then maybe do some adventuring, possibly. You guys can leave your suggestions, of course. I'm open to hearing what you guys have to say, but that's all for today's episode. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at these subscribers of the day. And here they are. Hunky, Nightmare, Cameron, Boswell, Assassin, Ninja, and L. Lollier. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for your comments and support. We're almost at a full subscriber wall. So once we have finished the next episode, we'll move all these people, all these fine men and women into the box, into our little notebook, and we'll start the wall over again from scratch. So be excited for that if you have yet to make the wall. The next reset might be your lucky reset, if that makes sense. All right, I think that's it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back sooner than later, I promise. See you guys. And as always, stay frosty, my friends. Peace, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.